In the hustle and bustle of everyday life, our minds are constantly cluttered with thoughts. An endless stream of worries, desires, judgments, and preconceived notions. It's difficult to be fully present, to experience the world as it is, without the filter of our mental distractions. This is where Zen Buddhism offers a profound solution. Through the practice of Mushin, or empty mind, Zen teaches us to clear the clutter of the mind and experience the world with clarity, spontaneity, and a deep sense of presence. Welcome to the Unfolding Journey channel, a space where we explore transformative philosophies and practices that can help us unlock our true potential. Today, we're diving deep into one of Zen Buddhism's most powerful concepts, Mushin, and how it can help us navigate life with clarity, peace, and inner freedom. Whether you're new to Zen or a seasoned practitioner, this exploration will give you a fresh perspective on how to cultivate mindfulness and deepen your experience of the present moment. Let's begin this unfolding journey together. Now, let's explore the profound concept of Mushin and how it relates to Zen's emphasis on living in harmony with the flow of life. In Zen Buddhism, the concept of Mushin is fundamental to understanding the practice of meditation and living a life of mindfulness. Mushin translates literally as no mind, but it doesn't imply a lack of mind or thought. Rather, it refers to a state of mind that is free from the clutter of distractions, ego, and preconceived ideas. One that is open, clear, and able to respond to the present moment without interference from habitual thinking. The practitioner who experiences Mushin is not caught up in the noise of their internal dialogue, nor are they overly attached to external outcomes or judgments. This state of mind allows for a deep sense of presence, clarity, and spontaneity. It's akin to the feeling of flow described by psychologist Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi, where one is fully immersed in an activity, free from self-consciousness and outside distractions. In Mushin, there is no distinction between the mind and the body. The practitioner's actions become seamless, instinctual, and harmonious with the environment. This state is essential in Zen meditation, Zazen, but also extends to all areas of life, encouraging practitioners to live with an unclouded mind that is fully engaged in the present moment. Zen meditation, or Zazen, is the central practice in Zen Buddhism. While seated in stillness, practitioners seek to cultivate Mushin by letting go of all mental distractions and returning to the present moment. The goal is not to eliminate thoughts entirely but to observe them without attachment, allowing them to pass without interference. This cultivation of an empty mind helps the practitioner experience a sense of inner calm and clarity. The practice of Zazen involves sitting in a specific posture, often cross-legged, with hands in a mudra, a symbolic hand gesture. The focus is not on controlling the mind but on observing the flow of thoughts without identifying with them. As thoughts arise, they are simply allowed to pass, like clouds drifting across the sky. The more the practitioner practices, the clearer the mind becomes, until it reaches a state where there are no more distractions. The mind becomes empty, and pure awareness arises. Zazen is not just a meditation technique but a way of training the mind to stay present and free from the entanglements of ego and desires. Over time, the practice leads to a deeper understanding of the self and a greater connection with the world around us. Mushin is a natural byproduct of consistent meditation practice, where the practitioner no longer clings to thoughts, opinions, or judgments. One of the primary benefits of Mushin is the clarity it brings. When the mind is free from distractions and preconceived notions, it is able to see things as they truly are. The mind becomes clear like a still pond, reflecting the world without distortion. This clarity allows practitioners to respond to life with wisdom, rather than reacting based on biases or judgments. This clarity also leads to spontaneity. In a state of Mushin, there is no overthinking or second-guessing. Actions arise naturally, without being clouded by fear, doubt, or hesitation. The Zen master is often described as acting spontaneously, effortlessly, and harmoniously in the world. Their actions seem to flow naturally, as if guided by an intuitive wisdom that is not tied to intellectual reasoning. In Zen, this is often referred to as action without action, or Wu Wei, acting in perfect harmony with the moment without forcing or controlling. For example, in the practice of martial arts, Kendo or Aikido, practitioners aim to cultivate Mushin in order to respond to movements naturally and without hesitation. When a fighter is in a state of Mushin, they do not need to think about their moves or anticipate the opponent's actions. Instead, they can move fluidly and instinctively, guided by the present moment. Similarly, Zen-inspired artists, poets, and musicians often report experiencing a state of flow in their work, where creativity flows effortlessly, without the interference of ego or self-consciousness. This spontaneity is one of the hallmarks of Mushin, It allows for a pure, unfiltered expression of one's true self in the world. At its core, Mushin represents a way of being in the world, a state of non-attachment to the self and the myriad distractions that arise from the ego. When the mind is empty, free from judgment and expectation, it is able to experience the world directly, in its purest form. The Zen practitioner does not impose labels or categories on the world. They experience it as it is, free from the mental filters that normally distort perception. This direct experience of the world is often called beginner's mind or Shoshin in Zen, an attitude of openness, eagerness, and lack of preconceptions. It's the way a child perceives the world, without the filters of past experience or learned judgments. In this state, the world is constantly fresh and new, full of wonder and possibility. The practice of Mushin allows the Zen practitioner to interact with the world from a place of wisdom and compassion, not influenced by personal desires or emotional attachments. In this way, Mushin can lead to a deep sense of harmony between the individual and the universe. There is no separation between self and other, mind and world. The practitioner becomes attuned to the present moment, able to respond to life with authenticity and clarity. While Mushin sounds like a peaceful and effortless state, it is not easily attained. The mind is naturally filled with distractions, judgments, and desires, and it takes consistent practice to empty the mind of these habitual patterns. Zen teachers often emphasize the need for discipline, patience, and dedication in cultivating Mushin. However, this challenge is part of the beauty of the practice. The effort to clear the mind and return to the present moment is not about perfection. It's about continual practice and self-awareness. Even moments of distraction or difficulty become opportunities for growth. The Zen saying, "When you walk, walk. When you eat, eat," encapsulates the idea of mindfulness in every moment, no matter how difficult or distracting the mind may be. Mushin is not just a concept for Zen monks or meditators. It is a principle that can be integrated into everyday life. By practicing mindfulness and striving to clear the mind of distractions, we can cultivate a sense of presence, clarity, and spontaneity in everything we do. Whether we are engaging in our work, relationships, or daily routines, the practice of Mushin allows us to experience life more fully and authentically. In a world filled with distractions, cultivating Mushin offers a path to inner peace and clarity. It frees us from the tyranny of the ego, allowing us to respond to life with wisdom, compassion, and grace. Through Zen practice, we can gradually learn to live with an empty mind, a mind that is open, clear, and fully engaged with the world as it is. If you found this exploration of Zen's concept of Mushin helpful, subscribe to the Unfolding Journey channel for more insights into Zen Buddhism and other transformative philosophies that can help you unlock your potential. Don't forget to like, share, and comment below. How do you experience clarity and spontaneity in your life? Let's continue this unfolding journey together.